Welcome to today's Global News Update. Federal court allows combined constitutional challenge against Canada's new asylum law. U.S. Border Patrol chief resigns amid ongoing immigration leadership shakeups. Mike Banks steps down as Border Patrol leadership changes continue. Canada opens public consultations for immigration levels plan covering 2027 to 2029. Immigration court at center of Trump crackdown becomes key election issue. New York immigration lawyer secures rare governor's pardon for client. Business leaders push Quebec and Ottawa to retain more immigrants. Canada's federal court has granted permission for multiple constitutional challenges against the country's new asylum law to proceed together. Advocacy groups argue the legislation may violate refugee protections and constitutional rights, while government officials maintain the law is necessary for managing border security and immigration processes. Legal experts say the combined challenge could become a landmark case shaping the future of asylum policy in Canada. The proceedings are expected to draw national attention as debates continue around immigration reform and human rights. The chief of the U.S. Border Patrol has resigned unexpectedly, marking another major leadership change within immigration enforcement agencies. Officials have not fully detailed the reasons behind the resignation, but the departure comes amid broader policy tensions and internal changes tied to immigration strategy. Analysts say repeated leadership turnover may affect operational stability and enforcement direction. Immigration policy continues to remain one of the most politically debated issues in the United States. Mike Banks has stepped down as Border Patrol chief, adding to a growing series of changes within the U.S. immigration enforcement structure. The resignation comes during ongoing debates over border security, deportation policies, and immigration reform. Experts note that frequent leadership transitions can influence agency morale, policy consistency, and public perception. The administration is expected to announce replacement plans as immigration enforcement remains under intense national focus. The Canadian government has officially opened consultations regarding future immigration levels for the 2027 to 2029 period. Officials are inviting feedback from communities, employers, advocacy groups, and residents to help shape long-term immigration planning. Discussions are expected to focus on labor shortages, housing pressures, economic growth, and demographic needs. Immigration remains a central component of Canada's strategy for workforce development and population sustainability. A U.S. immigration court that became symbolic of the Trump administration's immigration crackdown is now playing a central role in a congressional election campaign. Candidates are debating immigration enforcement, due process, and border security while voters weigh broader concerns about national policy direction. Political analysts say the issue reflects how immigration continues to influence elections across the United States. The race is expected to attract national attention as campaigning intensifies. New York immigration attorney Elena Shotsova has secured a rare gubernatorial pardon for a client dealing with immigration-related legal issues. Legal experts say such pardons are uncommon and can significantly affect immigration outcomes, particularly for individuals facing removal or status complications. The case highlights the complex interaction between state-level clemency powers and federal immigration law. Advocates say the decision may offer hope for others in similar circumstances. Business leaders are calling on Quebec and Ottawa to introduce policies that encourage immigrants to stay and work in Canada long-term. Employers say labor shortages across multiple industries are increasing pressure on companies and local economies. Industry representatives argue that retaining skilled immigrants is essential for economic growth, productivity, and regional stability. The discussions reflect ongoing debates about balancing immigration policy with workforce needs and population growth.